Instant Wealth Frequency, written and published by Audiobooks. Lesson 1. The sound frequency that activates immediate financial flow. Sound frequencies have been an integral part of human existence since the beginning of time, but only recently have we begun to understand their profound impact on our financial well-being. At the core of wealth activation lies a specific frequency that resonates with the energy of abundance and prosperity, creating immediate shifts in our financial reality. This powerful frequency operates at precisely 432 Hz, a number that has been discovered to align perfectly with the natural vibrations of the universe. When we expose ourselves to this particular sound wave, it begins to influence our energetic field, specifically the areas connected to wealth and abundance. The frequency works by harmonizing our personal energy with the universal flow of prosperity, much like tuning an instrument to achieve perfect pitch. The process of financial activation through sound begins in our cellular structure. Every cell in our body vibrates at specific frequencies, and when exposed to the wealth activation frequency, these cells begin to resonate in harmony with abundance. This cellular resonance creates a ripple effect throughout our entire being, adjusting our energetic signature to become more receptive to financial opportunities and monetary flow. The remarkable aspect of this frequency lies in its ability to bypass our conscious mind and work directly with our subconscious programming. Many people carry deeply ingrained limiting beliefs about money, often formed during childhood or through challenging experiences. The wealth activation frequency gently dissolves these barriers, replacing them with patterns that support financial growth and prosperity. When beginning to work with this frequency, it's essential to understand that the sound waves create a specific environment in your energy field. This environment acts as a beacon, attracting financial opportunities and aligning circumstances in your favor. The frequency operates on the principle of resonance, where like attracts like drawing monetary possibilities toward you with increasing momentum. The initial exposure to the wealth activation frequency often creates subtle yet noticeable changes. Many people report experiencing a shift in their awareness around money, becoming more attuned to opportunities they previously overlooked. Others notice an immediate increase in their intuitive decision-making abilities regarding financial matters, leading to better choices and outcomes. To begin working with this frequency, one must first create the right conditions for optimal reception. This involves finding a quiet space where you can fully immerse yourself in the sound without interruption. The frequency should be played at a comfortable volume, allowing it to envelop your entire being. While headphones can enhance the experience, they're not absolutely necessary for the frequency to take effect. The relationship between sound and financial flow becomes particularly evident when we examine the electromagnetic field created by these specific frequencies. This field interacts with the energy centers in our body, particularly the solar plexus chakra, which is traditionally associated with personal power and prosperity. As the frequency activates these centers, it creates a clear channel for wealth to flow into our lives. As you continue to expose yourself to the wealth activation frequency, you'll notice an expansion in your capacity to receive. This expansion manifests not only in financial terms, but also in your overall relationship with abundance. The frequency helps to establish a new normal in your energy field, where prosperity becomes your natural state, rather than something you need to chase or struggle to maintain. The practical application of this frequency involves regular listening sessions, preferably during times when you're most receptive. Early morning or evening hours often prove most effective, as these are the periods when our energy field is naturally more open to influence. The key is consistency rather than duration. Even short daily exposures can create significant shifts in your financial reality. Understanding and working with this powerful frequency opens up new possibilities in the realm of wealth creation. It provides a direct path to activating the immediate financial flow that exists all around us, waiting to be tapped into. As you begin this journey of frequency-based wealth activation, remember that you're working with universal principles that have influenced prosperity throughout human history. Lesson 2. How this specific Hertz vibration reprograms your money energy. The relationship between Hertz frequencies and our energetic patterns is a fascinating intersection of physics and consciousness. When we discuss the specific frequency of 417 Hertz, we enter a realm where sound waves directly interact with our energy field, particularly concerning our relationship with money and abundance. This frequency operates by creating subtle yet powerful vibrations that align with the natural resonance of prosperity consciousness. Our money energy exists as a unique vibrational pattern shaped by our beliefs, experiences, and subconscious programming around wealth. Many people unknowingly carry disruptive energy patterns that block their financial flow, created by years of negative experiences or inherited beliefs about money. The 417 Hertz frequency works by systematically dissolving these blocking patterns through harmonic resonance, replacing them with coherent energy signatures that attract abundance. The reprogramming process begins at a cellular level. When exposed to this specific frequency, our body's water molecules, which make up approximately 60% of our physical form, begin to restructure themselves into more harmonious patterns. This restructuring creates a ripple effect throughout our entire energetic system, including the energy centers traditionally associated with abundance and manifestation. What makes this Hertz vibration particularly effective is its ability to bypass our conscious resistance to change. While traditional methods of changing money mindsets often require conscious effort and repetition, frequency work operates on a subtler level. The sound waves naturally entrain our brainwaves to patterns more conducive to wealth attraction, without requiring active participation from our analytical mind. During the reprogramming process, many people report experiencing spontaneous insights about their relationship with money. Old, limiting beliefs surface naturally and dissolve as the frequency continues its work. This process isn't just theoretical. It can be measured through changes in brainwave patterns, heart rate variability, and even electromagnetic field readings around the body. The implementation of this frequency requires specific attention to detail. The optimal exposure time ranges from 15 to 45 minutes, preferably during times when the mind is naturally more receptive, such as early morning or just before sleep. The sound should be played at a comfortable volume through quality headphones to ensure proper stereophonic delivery of the frequency to both hemispheres of the brain. As the reprogramming takes hold, practitioners often notice subtle shifts in their financial reality. These might begin as small changes, finding unexpected money, receiving random refunds, or experiencing an increase in sales or business opportunities. The frequency essentially creates a new energetic blueprint for wealth, which the universe then begins to match in physical reality. The vibrational repatterning also affects decision-making processes around money. Users frequently report making better financial choices, feeling more confident in investment decisions, and experiencing enhanced intuition about money-making opportunities. This occurs because the frequency helps align our conscious and subconscious minds, creating a more coherent approach to wealth creation. The process of energetic reprogramming through this specific Hertz frequency isn't instant. It requires consistent exposure and patience. However, unlike many other wealth attraction methods, it works on a fundamental energetic level, creating lasting changes in our relationship with money. The frequency essentially acts as a tuning fork, helping to adjust our personal vibration to match the natural frequency of abundance. Through regular exposure to this specific Hertz vibration, we can effectively rewrite our energetic code for wealth. This reprogramming goes beyond simple positive thinking or visualization. It creates tangible changes in our energetic field that naturally attract greater financial opportunities and abundance. The key lies in understanding that money, like everything else in the universe, is ultimately energy, and by aligning our personal frequency with the vibration of wealth, we create an irresistible attraction to financial prosperity. Lesson 3. Why certain sound waves can trigger unexpected deposits. Sound waves possess a remarkable ability to influence our physical reality in ways that science is only beginning to understand. When it comes to financial abundance, specific sound waves have demonstrated a peculiar tendency to trigger unexpected monetary flows into people's lives. This phenomenon, while seemingly mysterious, has both energetic and psychological foundations that explain its effectiveness. The fundamental principle behind this connection lies in the vibrational nature of both sound waves and money energy. All matter, including currency and financial transactions, exists as energy vibrating at specific frequencies. Sound waves that align with these frequencies can create resonance effects that amplify and attract similar energetic patterns. This is why certain sound frequencies have been observed to precede sudden financial windfalls or unexpected deposits. These beneficial sound waves typically fall within specific frequency ranges that correspond to abundance and prosperity. The most effective frequencies often include those between 432 Hz and 528 Hz, which have been associated with natural healing and harmonious manifestation. These particular wavelengths seem to create an energetic environment conducive to financial flow, much like a tuning fork that causes nearby objects to vibrate at the same frequency. Real-world examples of this phenomenon are surprisingly common. Many practitioners report receiving unexpected checks, random refunds, or surprise business opportunities shortly after exposure to these specific frequencies. One documented case involved a business owner who played these frequencies in their store and noticed a 40% increase in sales within the first week. Another individual reported receiving 3 separate unexpected payments within days of beginning their sound frequency practice. The activation process works through multiple channels simultaneously. On a physical level, these sound waves help reorganize the electromagnetic field around your body, creating a more coherent state that attracts positive financial experiences. The frequencies also influence your brainwave patterns, shifting them into states more conducive to recognizing and acting upon financial opportunities. To properly activate these beneficial sound waves, certain conditions must be met. The frequencies should be experienced in a clean, uncluttered environment where their vibrations can freely circulate. Listening through high-quality speakers or headphones ensures the frequencies maintain their integrity and effectiveness. The optimal duration for exposure typically ranges from 10 to 30 minutes, though some practitioners report benefits from longer sessions. The relationship between sound waves and unexpected deposits also has a quantum physics component. According to quantum theory, observation affects reality, and consciousness plays a role in manifesting experiences. These specific sound frequencies seem to help align our consciousness with financial abundance, creating a quantum field that supports monetary manifestation. These sound waves work best when combined with proper mental focus and emotional alignment. While listening, it's beneficial to maintain a state of open receptivity and gratitude, as this amplifies the frequency's effects. Visualizing your desired financial outcomes while experiencing these sounds creates a powerful manifestation combination that often leads to surprising results. Interest in this field continues to grow as more people experience positive financial changes through sound wave exposure. Research institutions are beginning to study these effects more seriously, measuring the impact of specific frequencies on financial outcomes. Early results suggest that certain sound waves can indeed influence probability fields in ways that favor financial abundance. The practical application of these sound waves requires consistency and patience. While some people experience immediate results, others may need regular exposure over several weeks to notice significant changes. The key is maintaining regularity in your practice while staying open to receiving through unexpected channels. The universe often delivers financial abundance through surprising and unanticipated means when these frequencies are properly activated. Lesson 4. The ancient audio science behind rapid wealth attraction. Throughout human history, civilizations have recognized and harnessed the power of sound for manifestation and abundance. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs reveal that priests used specific tonal frequencies in sacred ceremonies to attract prosperity, while Sanskrit texts describe the use of specific mantras and sound vibrations to materialize wealth and abundance. These weren't mere superstitions, but rather sophisticated understanding of how sound waves interact with human consciousness and material reality. The Egyptians constructed their temples with precise acoustic properties that would amplify certain frequencies believed to align with prosperity and abundance. These chambers, when activated with the right tonal combinations, created standing waves that altered the consciousness of those present. Similar practices were found in ancient Greek temples, where specific musical scales were used in prosperity rituals. The Pythagoreans, in particular, understood the mathematical relationships between sound frequencies and material manifestation. In Asian traditions, singing bowls and bells were crafted to emit specific frequencies that corresponded to wealth and abundance. These instruments were tuned to precise frequencies that resonated with what they called the wealth meridian, and energy pathways that influenced financial flow. Tibetan monasteries still maintain these ancient practices, using specific tonal combinations to influence material reality. The ancient Vedic civilization of India developed elaborate sound sciences, including the use of shruti, precise sound frequencies that could influence different aspects of life, including material abundance. They understood that certain sound combinations could alter the vibrational field around an individual, making them more receptive to wealth and prosperity. These ancient practices weren't limited to the Eastern Hemisphere. Native American tribes used specific drum frequencies in their abundance ceremonies, understanding that certain rhythms could align their communities with natural prosperity cycles. The Australian Aboriginal peoples used similar principles with their didgeridoos, creating sound frequencies that they believed connected them to the abundance of the land. Modern science has begun to validate these ancient practices through the study of kymatics, the visual effects of sound on matter. Research has shown that specific frequencies can organize particles into coherent patterns, demonstrating sound's ability to influence physical reality. This provides a scientific basis for understanding how ancient cultures used sound to influence material abundance. The Hebrew tradition speaks of specific sound combinations used in the Temple of Solomon that were said to attract divine abundance. These sounds were carefully guarded and passed down through generations of priests, recognizing their power to influence material reality. Similar practices were found in early Christian monasteries, where specific Gregorian chants were used to attract prosperity to their communities. Today, we can integrate these ancient audio sciences with modern understanding of frequency and vibration. The wealth activation frequency used in our modern practice isn't new. It's a rediscovery of what ancient cultures knew and practiced for millennia. By combining these time-tested principles with contemporary technology, we can more effectively tap into these prosperity, attracting frequencies. The ancient practitioners understood something that quantum physics is now confirming. Everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies, including wealth and abundance. By aligning ourselves with specific frequencies, we can attract corresponding experiences and manifestations. This isn't magical thinking, but rather a practical application of universal principles that have been known and used for thousands of years. These ancient wisdom keepers left us a rich legacy of audio science that we're only now beginning to fully appreciate and understand. Their techniques for using sound to attract wealth and abundance have been preserved and passed down, waiting for us to rediscover and apply them in our modern context. By understanding and applying these ancient principles, we can more effectively activate the wealth frequencies that lead to immediate financial flow. Lesson 5. I listened to this frequency before checking my account results. I remember the day vividly when I first decided to put this wealth frequency to the test. Like many, I approached it with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism, but what transpired in the following hours and days left me astounded. I settled into my quiet home office, ensuring all potential distractions were eliminated. The morning sun was just beginning to peek through the windows as I prepared my high-quality headphones and got into a comfortable position. Following the precise instructions I had researched, I began listening to the specific 432 Hz frequency combined with the wealth activation tones. The initial sensation was subtle, a gentle tingling that started at the crown of my head and gradually spread throughout my body. I maintained my focus on my breathing, allowing the frequency to work its magic without resistance or overthinking. The recommended listening time was 20 minutes, though it felt much shorter. During the session, I experienced an unusual sense of clarity about my financial situation, and creative ideas for wealth generation began flowing effortlessly. What happened next truly challenged my previous understanding of manifestation and frequency work. Upon checking my bank account later that afternoon, I discovered an unexpected payment from a client who had been delayed for months. Within the next few days, 3 new business opportunities presented themselves without any active pursuit on my part. A forgotten investment I had made years ago suddenly yielded returns, and a relative reached out about a joint venture opportunity. The most remarkable aspect wasn't just the sudden influx of money. It was the shift in my entire relationship with wealth. Financial decisions became clearer, and opportunities seemed to align perfectly with my goals. I began documenting every instance of unexpected income, no matter how small, and noticed a consistent pattern emerging. To ensure these results weren't merely coincidental, I maintained a strict routine of listening to the frequency every morning for the next 30 days. The pattern continued with increasing intensity. By the end of the month, my financial situation had improved by 40 compared to the previous month, with minimal changes to my regular work routine. What I discovered through this experience was the importance of consistency and belief. While the initial results were impressive, the compound effect of regular frequency exposure created sustainable financial improvements. I noticed that the days I listened to the frequency with full engagement and positive expectation yielded better results than times when I was distracted or skeptical. The process also revealed the importance of proper preparation and environment. Using high-quality headphones made a significant difference in the effectiveness of the frequency. The early morning hours, between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., proved to be particularly powerful for the listening sessions. This timing aligned with the natural increase in brain receptivity during the transition from sleep to wakefulness. My detailed documentation showed that the financial effects typically manifested within 24 to 72 hours after each session. The forms of abundance varied, from direct monetary gains to valuable connections and opportunities. It became clear that the frequency wasn't just affecting my bank account. It was altering my entire prosperity consciousness. The experiential evidence was compelling enough for me to share these findings with a small group of trusted friends. Those who followed the exact protocol reported similar results, though the manifestation period and specific outcomes varied based on their individual circumstances and level of receptivity. This personal experiment taught me that while the wealth frequency is a powerful tool, it works best when combined with an open mindset and consistent practice. The results weren't just mathematical. They represented a fundamental shift in how money and opportunities flowed into my life. This transformation continued well beyond the initial testing period, suggesting that the frequency had created lasting changes in my financial energy field. Lesson 6. The perfect time to experience the wealth activation audio. The timing of your wealth frequency experience plays a crucial role in maximizing its effectiveness. Through extensive research and documented success cases, specific periods during the day have proven to yield optimal results when engaging with wealth activation frequencies. The natural cycles of our body and environment create windows of opportunity where our receptivity to abundance frequencies peaks. The most potent time to experience wealth activation audio occurs during the pre-dawn hours, specifically between 4:00 am and 6:00 am and 6:00 a. This period, known as the Brahma Muhurta in ancient traditions, represents a time when the atmosphere is charged with special energy frequencies that enhance our ability to manifest abundance. During these hours, external noise pollution is minimal, and the Earth's magnetic field experiences less interference, allowing for clearer reception of wealth frequencies. However, not everyone can accommodate pre-dawn listening sessions into their schedule. The second most effective time window falls between 9:00 p.m. and 11:00 p.m. and 11:00 p.m. when our brains naturally begin to shift into more receptive theta wave patterns. This evening period offers excellent conditions for wealth frequency absorption as our daily mental chatter subsides and our subconscious mind becomes more accessible. Duration plays an equally important role as timing. The ideal listening session should last between 15 to 45 minutes. This time frame allows for complete immersion in the frequency while preventing mental fatigue or resistance. Shorter sessions may not provide sufficient exposure for the frequency to take effect, while longer sessions might lead to diminishing returns as our brain's ability to process the vibrations becomes saturated. Environmental factors significantly impact the effectiveness of wealth activation frequencies. Choose a quiet space where you won't be interrupted and ensure your surroundings are clean and orderly. Clutter and chaos can create conflicting energy patterns that interfere with the wealth frequency's influence. The room temperature should be comfortable, typically between 68-72 degrees Fahrenheit, as extreme temperatures can distract from the listening experience. Consider the lunar cycle when scheduling your wealth frequency sessions. New moon periods are particularly powerful for initiating new abundance patterns, while full moons amplify existing financial manifestations. Aligning your listening schedule with these natural cycles can enhance the potency of the wealth activation process. Regular consistency outweighs perfect timing. While optimal conditions enhance results, maintaining a steady practice proves more beneficial than sporadic sessions under ideal circumstances. Establish a realistic schedule that you can maintain long-term, even if it doesn't align perfectly with the optimal time windows. 3 to 4 sessions per week at consistent times will yield better results than irregular attempts to catch perfect conditions. The wealth activation frequency requires proper rest periods between sessions. Allow at least 12 hours between exposures to give your energy field time to integrate the vibrations and manifest new abundance patterns. Overexposure can lead to resistance and reduced effectiveness, similar to how a muscle needs recovery time between workouts to grow stronger. Pay attention to your personal energy cycles when scheduling sessions. Some people experience heightened receptivity during certain hours based on their individual circadian rhythms. Track your results at different times to identify your personal peak periods for wealth frequency activation. This self-awareness will help you customize your practice for maximum effectiveness. Monitor external factors that might influence your listening sessions. Electromagnetic interference from electronic devices can disrupt the frequency's effectiveness, so maintain distance from phones, computers, and other gadgets during your practice. Solar flares and geomagnetic storms can also impact the transmission of wealth frequencies, making it worthwhile to check space weather forecasts when planning important manifestation sessions. Lesson 7. How sound vibrations create measurable financial changes. Sound vibrations have a profound impact on our physical reality, including our financial circumstances. These vibrations operate at specific frequencies that interact with our energy field and the universal field of abundance, creating measurable changes in our financial situation. Research has shown that when we expose ourselves to certain sound frequencies, we can observe tangible shifts in our monetary flow. The process begins with understanding how sound vibrations affect our cellular structure. Every cell in our body responds to sound waves, and when we introduce specific wealth activation frequencies, our entire being begins to resonate with the energy of abundance. This resonance creates a ripple effect that extends beyond our physical body and into our financial reality. Scientists have documented the effects of sound vibrations on water molecules, showing how different frequencies create distinct geometric patterns. Since our bodies are primarily composed of water, these same principles apply to our cellular structure. When we expose ourselves to wealth activation frequencies, we literally restructure our energetic blueprint to align with prosperity. Financial changes can be measured through various metrics, including unexpected income, new opportunities, and improved business performance. Many practitioners report increased sales, random refunds, forgotten repays, and surprise inheritances after consistent exposure to these frequencies. The key is to maintain detailed records of your financial situation before, during, and after working with these sound vibrations. One effective method for tracking these changes involves creating a financial baseline before beginning frequency work. Document your current income streams, savings, investments, and any pending financial opportunities. As you incorporate wealth activation frequencies into your daily routine, monitor these areas for changes. Pay special attention to synchronicities and unexpected financial windfalls. The transformation process typically follows a pattern. Initial changes often appear as small monetary gains or cost savings. These might seem insignificant at first, but they indicate that the frequency work is beginning to influence your financial field. As you continue the practice, larger financial shifts become more common, and the intervals between positive changes decrease. Successful practitioners have developed sophisticated tracking systems to measure their progress. These include daily income journals, opportunity logs, and manifestation timelines. By maintaining these records, patterns emerge that demonstrate the direct correlation between sound frequency exposure and financial improvement. This data provides concrete evidence of the effectiveness of wealth activation frequencies. Real-world applications have shown that specific vibrational patterns can influence market trends, investment outcomes, and business success rates. Companies that incorporate these principles into their operations often report improved financial performance. The key lies in maintaining consistent exposure to these frequencies while simultaneously taking inspired action in the physical world. Advanced practitioners have discovered that combining different wealth activation frequencies can amplify their effects. By creating customized sound protocols based on personal financial goals, they achieve even more dramatic results. These protocols often incorporate elements of sacred geometry and numerology to enhance their effectiveness. Independent researchers have documented cases where people experienced significant financial improvements within days or weeks of beginning frequency work. These changes ranged from unexpected job offers to sudden investment opportunities. The common thread in all these cases was the consistent application of specific sound vibrations, combined with proper tracking methods. Understanding the mechanics of how sound creates financial change allows us to approach wealth building from a scientific perspective. Rather than relying on chance or luck, we can intentionally use sound vibrations to influence our financial reality. The systematic approach to wealth creation provides reproducible results when properly implemented. Through continued study and application of these principles, we can refine our understanding of how sound vibrations affect financial outcomes. Each success story adds to our knowledge base and helps improve the effectiveness of frequency-based wealth activation methods. As more people embrace this technology, its potential for creating positive financial change continues to expand. Lesson 8. The brainwave states that allow instant money manifestation. Our brains operate at different frequencies throughout the day, each associated with specific states of consciousness and receptivity. Understanding these brainwave states is crucial for maximizing the effectiveness of wealth frequency manifestation. The human brain naturally cycles through various frequencies, from the highly alert beta waves to the deeply relaxed delta waves. Beta waves, occurring at 1238 Hz, represent our normal waking consciousness when we're actively engaged in daily activities. While this state is excellent for productivity, it's not the optimal state for receiving and integrating wealth frequencies. The analytical nature of beta waves can actually create resistance to manifestation by engaging our logical mind's doubts and skepticism. The alpha state, ranging from 812 Hz, serves as the gateway to wealth manifestation. This state occurs naturally when we're relaxed but still alert, similar to the peaceful feeling of watching a sunset or during light meditation. During alpha states, our brain becomes more receptive to positive suggestions and wealth frequencies. The critical inner voice quiets down, allowing abundance programming to penetrate our subconscious mind more effectively. Theta waves, occurring at 4-8 Hz, represent an even deeper state of receptivity. This dreamy state typically happens just before falling asleep or during deep meditation. In theta, the barrier between conscious and subconscious mind becomes more permeable, making it ideal for implanting wealth consciousness. Many successful entrepreneurs and investors report receiving their most profitable insights during these theta moments. The deepest state, delta waves at 0.54 Hz, occurs during deep sleep. While we can't consciously work with wealth frequencies during delta, this state plays a vital role in integrating the abundance programming we've done during alpha and theta states. It's during delta that our brain processes and solidifies the new wealth patterns we've introduced. To effectively manifest instant money, we need to deliberately access these beneficial brainwave states, particularly alpha and theta. This can be achieved through specific breathing techniques, meditation, or using carefully designed audio programs that guide our brains into these receptive frequencies. The key is to spend sufficient time in these states while exposed to wealth activation frequencies. Regular practice of entering these beneficial brainwave states strengthens our ability to manifest wealth. Just as an athlete trains their muscles, we can train our brains to more readily access these powerful manifestation states. Over time, this creates new neural pathways that support abundance consciousness and make financial manifestation more natural and effortless. The timing of these brainwave state practices matters significantly. The brain naturally cycles through different states throughout the day, with certain times being more conducive to entering alpha and theta states. Early morning, just after waking, and early evening, as the day winds down, are particularly effective times for wealth frequency work, as the brain is naturally more receptive during these transition periods. Creating the right environment enhances our ability to access these beneficial brainwave states. A quiet, comfortable space, free from distractions, allows us to more easily shift out of beta and into the more receptive states. Using specific tools like binaural beats, isochronic tones, or guided meditations can help facilitate this transition and maintain these optimal states for longer periods. The consistency of practice ultimately determines success in working with these brainwave states for wealth manifestation. Daily engagement with wealth frequencies while in alpha or theta states creates a cumulative effect, gradually rewiring our neural pathways to support greater abundance. This regular practice builds a strong foundation for instant money manifestation, making it increasingly natural and automatic over time. Lesson 9. Why most abundance frequencies fail, and this one works. The world of abundance frequencies is filled with various options, yet many people experience disappointment when working with these sonic tools. Understanding why certain frequencies fail while others succeed is crucial for achieving financial transformation through sound therapy. The key distinction lies in the precise calibration and application of the specific frequency we've been exploring throughout this book. Most abundance frequencies available today operate on general principles without considering the unique resonance patterns associated with financial energy. They often use broad spectrum sounds or generic meditation tones that, while relaxing, fail to target the exact vibrational pattern needed for wealth activation. These frequencies typically range between 432 Hz and 528 Hz, which are commonly associated with healing and transformation, but lack the specific modulation required for financial manifestation. Another significant reason for failure is the inconsistent application and improper integration of these frequencies into daily practice. Many people approach abundance frequencies with a casual attitude, listening sporadically or while multitasking, which diminishes their effectiveness. The wealth activation frequency we've identified requires focused attention and proper alignment with your personal energy field to create the desired financial results. The majority of abundance frequencies also fail to account for the individual's current financial vibration and energy patterns. They offer a one-size-fits-all solution that doesn't address the unique blocks and limitations each person carries regarding money. Our specific frequency works because it's designed to first identify and then gradually shift these personal patterns, creating a customized path to financial abundance. The timing and duration of exposure represent another critical factor in the success or failure of abundance frequencies. Many programs recommend extended listening sessions without considering the natural cycles of financial energy or the optimal windows for manifestation. The wealth activation frequency we've explored works because it aligns with these natural cycles, maximizing the potential for financial flow during peak periods. Environmental interference is a common obstacle that prevents most abundance frequencies from achieving their intended effect. Electronic devices, Wi-Fi signals, and other electromagnetic frequencies can disrupt the delicate vibrational patterns needed for financial manifestation. Our specific frequency is engineered to maintain its integrity even in the presence of these modern environmental challenges. The success of our wealth activation frequency lies in its precise combination of multiple harmonic layers that work together to create a powerful manifestation field. Unlike single-tone frequencies, this sophisticated arrangement addresses various aspects of financial energy simultaneously, creating a comprehensive approach to wealth attraction. The frequency includes specific modulations that target subconscious beliefs about money while simultaneously activating the energy centers associated with abundance. Quality of production and delivery method also play crucial roles in the effectiveness of abundance frequencies. Many available options suffer from poor recording quality or compression issues that degrade the precise vibrational patterns needed for success. Our wealth activation frequency maintains its integrity through high-fidelity production standards and specialized delivery methods that preserve its essential characteristics. The engagement of both hemispheres of the brain sets our frequency apart from less effective alternatives. While most abundance frequencies focus solely on creating a meditative state, our specific frequency creates a balanced activation of both analytical and creative centers, fostering a complete state of financial receptivity. This dual activation allows for both inspired action and practical implementation of wealth-building opportunities. Understanding these distinctions helps explain why our wealth activation frequency consistently produces results while others fall short. By addressing the multiple factors that influence financial manifestation and maintaining precise calibration of the sound waves, this frequency creates a reliable path to increased abundance. The success lies not just in the frequency itself, but in the comprehensive approach to its development, delivery, and application in harmony with natural financial energy patterns. Lesson 10. The Science of Binaural Beats and Financial Transformation. Binaural beats represent one of the most powerful tools in frequency-based financial transformation, operating through a fascinating neurological mechanism that directly influences our brain's capacity to attract and manifest wealth. When two slightly different frequencies are presented separately to each ear, our brain creates a third phantom frequency equal to the difference between the two tones. This resulting frequency encourages our brainwaves to synchronize with it, inducing specific mental states conducive to financial abundance. The process begins with selecting the appropriate frequency combinations that target the wealth-attracting regions of our consciousness. For optimal results in financial transformation, binaural beats in the alpha range, 812 Hz, combined with higher gamma frequencies, 40 Hz, create a powerful synergy. This combination activates both our relaxed awareness and higher cognitive functions simultaneously, establishing an ideal state for money manifestation. The implementation of binaural beats for financial transformation requires proper equipment and environment. High-quality stereo headphones are essential as they ensure the separate frequencies reach ear distinctly. The listening environment should be quiet and comfortable, allowing for complete focus on the audio experience. While some practitioners recommend short sessions of 15-20 minutes, deeper financial transformation often occurs with sustained sessions of 30-45 minutes. Beyond the immediate experience, binaural beats create lasting changes in our neural pathways related to wealth consciousness, Regular exposure to these frequencies strengthens the neural networks associated with abundance thinking, financial confidence, and money management skills. This rewiring process typically begins showing results within 21 days of consistent practice, though some practitioners report noticing shifts in their financial reality within the first week. The advanced application of binaural beats involves layering multiple frequency patterns to target specific aspects of financial transformation. For instance, combining wealth-specific frequencies with those known to reduce stress about money creates a more comprehensive approach to financial abundance. This layering technique, known as frequency stacking, amplifies the transformative effects and accelerates the manifestation process. Understanding the role of brainwave entrainment in financial transformation reveals why binaural beats are so effective. When our brain synchronizes with these carefully selected frequencies, it enters a state of coherence where our thoughts, emotions, and actions align with our financial goals. This alignment creates a powerful attraction field that draws monetary opportunities and unexpected windfalls into our experience. The long-term benefits of incorporating binaural beats into a financial transformation practice extend beyond immediate monetary gains. Regular listeners report enhanced intuition about investment opportunities, improved decision-making abilities in financial matters, and a stronger overall connection to the flow of abundance. These benefits compound over time, creating a sustainable foundation for continued wealth growth. Advanced practitioners often combine binaural beats with specific visualization techniques during listening sessions. By imagining detailed scenarios of financial success, while exposed to these frequencies, they create a stronger neural association between the audio stimulus and their desired outcomes. This combination accelerates the manifestation process and strengthens the listener's belief in their ability to attract wealth. The science behind binaural beats continues to evolve, with new research revealing additional applications for financial transformation. Recent studies suggest that certain frequency combinations can help override limiting beliefs about money, dissolve scarcity mindsets, and establish new patterns of abundance thinking. These discoveries have led to the development of more sophisticated binaural beat sequences specifically designed for wealth attraction. To maximize the effectiveness of binaural beats for financial transformation, consistency and intention are key. Establishing a regular practice, preferably at the same time each day, creates a ritual that signals to both our conscious and subconscious mind that we are actively engaging in wealth creation. This ritualistic approach, combined with the neurological benefits of binaural beats, creates a powerful catalyst for financial transformation that continues to yield results long after each listening session ends.